Is up, everybody? I am Steve SBU, and welcome back to Week 7 of the MMC Draft League. My opponent this week is Manaburn, host of the Silvally Swedes, and let's get right into the team analysis. I am incredibly terrified of Manaburn's team, with incredibly strong Quark Drive users in Iron Crown and Iron Boulder, being supported by Tapu Koko, as well as an incredibly strong defensive core with Arboliva, Gliscor, and Tentacruel. His team is going to be incredibly hard to deal with an Unburdened Sweeper and Hitmonlee being able to set up using a Grassy Seed to potentially sweep my team. The Hisuian Typhlosion, whether it be Scarf or Specs, can do massive damage into large portions of my team, especially considering that my Fire-type resistances do not like taking Ghost-type moves. Trapinch is able to be incredibly strong as a trapper, however I am not too concerned about it this week, as the main thing he would want to trap, being my Latias, does have Levitate and can switch out on Trapinch. Guzzlord I'm not terribly afraid of, however that is a massive HP pool that can be incredibly difficult to deal with sometimes. And Gliscor being able to set up hazards on me is incredibly terrifying. But let's get right into my team analysis with Cinderace. With 252 attack, adamant nature, I am able to OHKO large portions of his team, including Iron Boulder with Sucker Punch, Tentacruel with Zen Headbutt, as well as doing massive damage to things like Iron Crown, Arboliva, and Tapu Koko with Pyro Ball. Court Change allows me to swap my hazards with my opponent and being able to put his rocks and spikes on his side of the field that he might want to try to set up with on Gliscor. And Heavy Duty Boots allows me to consistently switch in against him to be able to get those court changes off. And following up right after Cinderace, we've got Hawlucha here with 252 attack, adamant nature, and with 56 speed EVs, I'm able to outspeed everything on his team after an Unburden boost. White Herb allows me to get the Unburden boost after clicking close combat and heal off my defense drops. Acrobatics just lets me do massive damage into large portions of his team, and Poison Jab lets me be able to hit Tapu Koko for super effective damage. And Swords Dance allows me to continue to boost my already massive attack stat. Following up right after Hawlucha, I wanted a little bit of defense, so that is why I brought Milotic. With 248 HP, 8 special attack, and 252 special defense, Calm Nature, I am not threatened by just about anything on his team special attacking wise. And I can even threaten it with Mirror Coat if he decides to hit me with a Thunderbolt on Tapu Koko, a Leaf Storm on Arboliva, or just about anything like that, as well as even a Volt Switch on Iron Crown. Scald and Ice Beam give me really good coverage into large portions of his team. The only thing that I'm not able to really hit very hard is Tentacruel, but that is okay because I am able to recover off any damage that I take, and Flame Orb gives me the defense to be able to eat any physical Tentacruel moves, and with max special defense I am never threatened by his special attacks. And right after Milotic, I just wanted a little bit of bulky offense, so that is why I brought Latias. With 248 HP, 252 defense, Bold Nature, I'm able to eat just about anything from any one of his Mons, including Iron Boulder. And with an Electric Seed, that gives me a defense boost to be able to live just about any physical hit. And Calm Mind just lets me be able to set up my special defense even more to make me even harder to kill. And not only that, but it boosts my special attack as well to be able to boost my stored power damage. And Shadow Ball allows me to be able to hit things like Iron Crown that can eat stored power incredibly well, and Roost lets me keep myself generally very healthy against him. And after this, I decided that I needed something to be able to handle Tapu Koko, so that is why I brought Assault Vest Crocodile. With 24 HP and max special defense, I am never to hit KO'd by Tapu Koko Dazzling Gleam. And with 16 attack, adamant nature, I'm able to always one-hit KO it. And with 216 speed, I'm able to outspeed potentially speed invested Gliscor, as well as non-speed boosting Typhlosion. Knockoff, Earthquake Gunshot, and Aqua Tail allow me to hit everything on his team for super effective damage, outside of Guzzlord. But like I mentioned before, I am not too worried about Guzzlord, so I am pretty excited to use this week. And following up right after Crocodile, I really needed something to offensively check Iron Boulder, so that is why I brought Scizor this week. With 248 HP, 252 defense, Impish Nature, I am never to hit KO'd by Iron Boulder Mighty Cleave unless he is at +2. However, with Bullet Punch, I'm able to always one-hit KO it after a Swords Dance. Roost lets me keep myself generally healthy, and knockoff lets me be able to hit things like Iron Crown as well as potential Tentacruel for at least neutral damage, things that would want to sit in on Bullet Punch. It also allows me to hit Typhlosion for super effective damage if he decides to switch in, and I'm able to predict it. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Week 7 of the MMC Draft League. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and sub to not miss any more of my Draft League content, and let's get right into the battle. Welcome back to the battle, guys. Alright, so this is Manaburn's team right here. Alright, basically everything was fairly expected. Hitmonlee makes sense. Hisuian Typhlosion, I was definitely thinking that it can hit Scizor and Latios really well. So I see why he brought that for sure. And then Iron Crown and Boulder, very good with the Tapu Koko and Gliscor, pretty expected. I think I kind of want to go Crocodile. Nothing on his team really likes taking a knockoff or an Earthquake right here. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. The only thing that really... Actually, everything on this team really doesn't like taking a knockoff. So going for a Crook right away is probably solid. Okay. It's probably going to go for a U-turn. I'm going to go for the knock right away. Awesome! Okay. Getting rid of that Toxic Orb is huge. That crit was honestly really nice too. But honestly, that is so fine. Who could I go into? He honestly is probably going to knock me off. That I could see. Honestly, if I can go Hawlucha and just get like an early game sweep off, okay, that's fine. Okay, so what do I kind of want to do here? I don't have this yet. I think he might just try to knock me off. Which, in all honesty, it's tough. I'm not sure what I want to do. I definitely don't want to switch in Crook right now. Probably could have just gone for like Cinderace or something there instead, or even Milotic. Going Milotic there would have been significantly better. I was just scared of getting knocked off, but I guess now I'm in that position where I kind of just have to. You know what? Sure, I'll go for Milotic. Oh, okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Scald. Yeah, nothing on this team likes taking a Scald right now. Okay. No burn. That kind of sucks. Let me take a look at this. Iron Crown. Iron Crown. Let's get electric moves. Electric. Okay, so it gets Supercell Slam and Volt Switch. Supercell Slam won't be able to kill me because I have that, and he's also defensive. So in order to get that, pretty much has to be max defense. Could be Volt Switch. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go Crown, and then Melodic, defensive, I'm max special defense, Volt Switch in electric terrain does 38 to 45, and then I am burned, so I'm going to check what he would be if it was Supercell Slam. Okay, yeah, that doesn't do enough, regardless. Okay, now I'm just gonna get the recover. Probably gonna go into Tapu Koko. Yep, expected. Right, and now I can just go into Crocodile here. He's probably gonna U-turn, but if he U-turns, it's not gonna do much damage to me. And then I can just sort of get a free Earthquake into whatever it wants to switch in. Unless he's, I guess... Okay. Also, I noticed he is Terrain Extender, so that's good. Gleam. There we are. That is fine. No, I don't want to go for Gunk Shot. Do I think he's going to go for Gliscor? I think he is. But I kind of just want to... He's probably going to go U-turn into Gliscor. This is a tough situation to be in right now. You know what, I'm just going to go for Earthquake here. It really does depend. I could just go for Knockoff again, honestly. Yeah, I'll go for Knock. He U-turns into whatever, then that's fine. He's probably calcing how much damage that did. Because he's probably gonna go for U-turn, I imagine. He has U-turn. Yeah, okay. Gliscor again. Alright, that's fine. Because now I can just go into Milotic again. I probably shouldn't have let Crook go down so low, but that is fine. You can't really go Tapu Koko here right now, because if he does go Tapu Koko, then he's not going to get his electric terrain up. Okay. I'm just going to plan on doing it anyways. Honestly, if I can just... I'm going to Mirror Coat. Alright. That is out. So that means no more shenanigans when it comes to electric terrain. That is excellent. So that is perfect. Explosion Hisui. Honestly, I'm just gonna sack this. That's fine. 317. Okay. I'm gonna Salt Vest. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to calc this. I'm going to do 252, and it is 24, and then I have whatever it's called, an Assault Vest on, and then Typhlosion, Hisui, Fire Blast is 32 to 39, okay, that does kill. Infernal Parade does not do much, so if he's choiced, that is not good for him. And then Flamethrower, I believe, doesn't kill. That's 27 to 32. One of those iffy situations to be in right now. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. You'll probably outspeed, but if he switches, then I know for a fact that he is choiced. He's probably Choice Scarf then. Because even if he's Choice Specs, okay, he is 110% choiced. That is fine. Electric Seed is being gone is not ideal here, but that is fine. Okay. much did crit knockoff do against Gliscor? 41%. So Crocodile really doesn't have much attack, I believe. Crocodile has 301. I'm just going to get it up to that level. Good. And then Gliscor knockoff. I'm just going to calculate with +1. Okay, so he is definitely Fizz Def. Right. So I'm going to go Latias here. Okay. That Typhlosion is definitely choiced in some manner. I believe it's Choice Scarf, but I'm not 100% sure. He's probably calculating to see how much that U-turn did, so then he is able to predictably like see where my investment's at. I will say, not having a normal type for a switch-in is really not ideal, especially now that Croak is kind of low. Kind of wish I ran a support set with Latias instead of this Electric Seed set, because if I had Healing Wish, I could have brought Crocodile back, but that is fine. Guess I should have thought of that before I killed it with my Lodic. But it's just being able to like neutralize Boulder and Crown much easier is super ideal for late game Cinderace. Because Cinderace here honestly kind of just cooks. Sucker Punch and Pyro Ball do huge damage into everything on his team, especially if Gliscor is within range. Cinderace. Pyro Ball does 31 to 37 to more or less max defense Gliscor. So if he's in that range, I can easily take the kill. And then also even for Hawlucha in late game, because I'm not Electric Seed, I am White Herb. So that lets me be able to get my White Herb off at pretty much any time, except for if Typhlosion is around. But if I Sword Stance and I can live one hit, I can always be able to kill it, hopefully. Okay, Typhlosion. Okay. Alright. So, what do I think he's going to do here? Okay. I am kind of curious. Typhlosion. Alright. And then, whatever it's called, Latias. Okay, Shadow Ball does 54 to 64. I always live a Shadow Ball. I'm gonna just go for Shadow Ball. Okay, yep. There we go. He is now within range. And now I can just go into Crook. 12. Now I'm going to go for an Aqua Tail, because I'm suspecting he is either going to try to sack this, or, no, he can't afford to sack this. I'm going to go into, he's probably going to go into Gliscor. That's sort of what I'm expecting. If he's something other than Scarf, that is really huge. He played that incredibly well, if that was the case. But I do think he's going to switch into pretty much anything else here. Like, Aqua Tail does decent damage into most things here, and I'm able to get, at the very least, an extra hit off on Gliscor, because I know for a fact I outspeed him. Okay, Hitmonlee, that's fine. Go that. And then I can go into Scizor actually right now. You might try to SD. You might have Blaze Kick. If he predicted... Okay, Rapid Spin. Okay, that's fine. Do I think he's Rapid Spin Blaze Kick? I'm kind of curious. Scizor, I am defensive Scizor, and then Wii. What if I go into what it's called? Blaze Kick right here. Okay, 252. Fish Nature. I actually live. Okay. Now I'm gonna Roost, because if he had Blaze Kick, he should have just gone for it there. There. And now I can just sort of click Bullet Punch. The only thing I believe that he can even really do is go into Iron Crown to resist it. But I think at +2... I go 8. Bullet Punch at +2. Gliscor. Okay, at +2 that's 37 to 44. So in theory, he can sit in and wall me. What about Typhlosion? There's 45 to 53. Okay. So it's a shot that it doesn't kill with Bullet Punch there, but if he switches into it, then it definitely just always kills. Honestly, Scizor might sweep here. I'm going Hitmonlee. And then just letting me set up a Sword Stance, honestly, might have just lost him the game, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. I know for a fact I can kill Boulder. Gliscor, I probably am going to have... If he goes into Gliscor, I'm going to set up another... I'm going to set up another Sword Stance. Because Earthquake only does 21 to 25. So then if I'm at +4, then he can't Roost stall me. Alright. Okay. Explosion. Oh, no. Erosion. There. Okay, I'm at +2. At 46. It's an 87% chance to Oko. I think I am still fine. Just go for it. What? How? Does that have defense investment? Oh, okay. Alright, well, that kind of sucks, but whatever. That's honestly fine, because now I can just come in and I can Roost. Well, I should have switched. In all honesty, it makes sense. He's Choice Scarf, so he probably wasn't max speed, and he was running some HP investment. In theory, I probably should have switched in Latias here anyways, because I don't believe, yes. Lava Plume. Yeah, Lava Plume went... Well, it could have. Okay. There. Okay. And then this is fine because I'm just going to get off damage with Shadow Ball. Times 2. And then if he kills me here, that is fine. Because Cinderace Sucker Punch kind of just wins me the game here. The Cinderace is able to outspeed and kill Iron Crown. Yeah, able to kill Iron Crown. I'm max defense Latios. Does this even kill me here? It might. It probably does, but... Mighty Cleave, F plus 2... Oh yeah, that 110% kills. Oh, it doesn't! Huh. I mean, hey, that's fine. That is pretty clutch. Honestly, just gonna sack Crook. Oh, clear amulet. I like that. That's really good. So now I go here. And if he switches, that's fine. If he doesn't, that's also fine. I'm just gonna keep clicking Sucker Punch. Oh, quick. That is so cool. That is such a good set. Oh my lord. I lost this now. I lost this. Yeah. Well, GG, mana. GG. Man. Oh, that sucks. It sucks to lose 4-0 here, especially considering that I probably could have just straight up won if I didn't sack Scizor there. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting the quick attack. That is super cool for him, though. I really am happy with that. Like, if I am to lose in any way, I'm happy to lose to that, to be honest. It's just like, it was a huge misplay sacking Scizor there. I thought it could kill Typhlosion. I should have just switched into Latios, been able to eat 2 hits, roost off the damage. Like, in the end, it was a huge mistake to do that. Especially considering that with Swords Dance, Scizor kind of just won this game after, honestly, like with Typhlosion being so low, he wouldn't be able to really switch in on me anymore, so in hindsight, yeah, that really sucks, but honestly, GG mana. Like, you cooked better here. Like, you predicted that. You did incredibly well this game, and if I am to lose, I'm happy to go out in that way. It just really sucks to lose to 3 guys, and now it might not even make it so that I go into playoffs, but who knows? We shall see. But thank you all so much for watching and tuning in this week. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and sub to not miss any more of my Draft League content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.